I never believed in ghosts. I'm a photographer, and I've always thought that the camera only captures what's there. Nothing more, nothing less. That was before I took the picture of the old house on Willow Street. It was just supposed to be another assignment, another decaying house about to be demolished, but the moment I stepped inside, I felt something was off. The air was heavy, thick with the scent of mold and something else, something metallic. The kind of smell that lingers on your clothes long after you've left. I walked through the house, snapping pictures of the peeling wallpaper, the shattered windows, the collapsed ceilings. The place was a ruin, a shell of what it once was. But then, in one of the upstairs rooms, I found it, a mirror, perfectly intact, leaning against the wall. It was covered in a thick layer of dust, but something about it caught my eye. I wiped away the dust with my sleeve, revealing a tarnished silver frame. That's when I noticed it, the reflection. At first, I thought it was just me. But then I realized the figure in the mirror wasn't moving when I was. It stood still, staring back at me, its eyes hollow and dark. I quickly snapped a photo, more out of reflex than anything, and then turned around. The room was empty. I laughed it off, chalking it up to a trick of the light, maybe a weird shadow. But when I got home and reviewed the photos, my stomach dropped. In every picture, there it was, the figure. Always in the background, always staring straight at me. It didn't matter what room I was in or which direction I was facing. It was always there. The figure was distorted, like a smudge of ink on the paper, but its eyes were unmistakable. I started to obsess over it, trying to figure out how it could have appeared. But the more I studied the photos, the more the figure seemed to change. Its features became sharper, more defined. It wasn't just a shadow or a smudge, it was a person. And every time I looked at the pictures, it seemed closer, more present. Last night, I heard something strange. A faint shuffling sound, like footsteps, coming from my darkroom where I'd left the photographs. I grabbed a flashlight and went to check it out. As I opened the door, the light flickered, and for a brief second, I saw it, the figure, standing right in front of me, not in a photograph, but in the room, as real as I am. It whispered something I couldn't understand, and then, it vanished. This morning, the mirror from that house was on my doorstep. I don't know how it got here, but I'm too terrified to look at it. I've locked it in the basement, but I can still feel its presence, watching, waiting. The worst part? In every reflection I see now, mirrors, windows, even the screen of my phone, I catch glimpses of it. It's always there, getting closer, just behind me. I don't think I'll be able to escape it. I don't think I'm alone anymore.